by some number of steps, so we need to add this particular one, this move tab, just like that. And this, like, this guy should be moving. If we click this particular thing, you will see this guy is moving every time I'm clicking that, but it is not moving continuously. So what we need to do, we need to go to the control block section like that and put a forever loop right here, so that whenever I will click, this guy will go somewhere. Okay, it has lost. So what we need to do for this ball thing to be in the canvas, we want something to be happening like this. If on the edges, then bounce. Now it will start bouncing like this. You can see that. Okay, so I hope this thing is pretty much clear to everyone. Okay, so the next task is that this guy should be getting hit by this paddle one. Okay, so what we want, actually, we are saying if the ball, like the ball is touching the paddle, then this guy should be getting bounced back, right? So what we will do, it's a kind of if then statement, is saying if ball is touching the paddle, then bounce back. So it's a kind of if then statement. Just go to the control block section and drag a if then statement, just like that. Put it right there. I don't want to use it. Okay, now the first thing which we want, like this guy touching this ball, so it's a kind of sensing operation, like the ball is touching the paddle. So what we'll do, we'll go to the sensing block just like that and drag this one, this touching the mouse pointer. We don't want to touch the small mouse pointer, we want to touch that paddle. So if touching the paddle, that means we want that this guy should be bouncing back, which means like it should be taking a turn around 180 degrees. So we will go to the motion tab and turn right around 180 degrees. Okay, but we want that this guy should not be always bouncing like 180 degrees, should be moving upwards, but it should be having a range of value. So what we'll do, we will just duplicate this one. Oops, not that. Just duplicate it and put it right there. And this time we want this guy to have a value starting from 170 to 190. That will be much better. Okay, so if we do this particular thing, so can you see this guy is moving perfectly fine, like everything is working perfectly fine. But when it comes, like when we will be defining a variable, so there will be some problem with this guy. Why? Whenever like this guy is touching the paddle, this might be having some time, and in that particular duration what will happen, the variable which we will define later on, that thing will be counted more than one. So what we need to do, I have found out the solution for that. We need to add something, like we need to move this guy around 15 steps. Okay, 15 steps, and put a delay of around 0.2 second. Okay, so if we simulate this one, you can see this guy is having appropriate speed and it is working perfectly fine. You can see. Okay, so we are done with this particular part. Now we want to do what? We want that whenever this ball will be touching the ground, there should be something happening. So what we'll do, we'll just go to the backdrop section, go to the backdrop just like that, and let's suppose we want to change the backdrop. We want to use that neon tunnel. Okay, so we will do neon tunnel just like that, select it like that and delete this one. I don't want to use that. But at the same time we want like something should be there, like a red kind of thing, to whenever the ball will be touching the red line, the game should be getting over, right? So what you'll do, just use this particular one and drag a block over here. Yeah, just like that, and change the fill color. By changing this particular value, everything looks happy. Okay, so we should be moving now towards the code. Okay, so we are here, but at the same time we want that whenever this ball will be touching the red line, if the ball is touching the red line, then what should be happening? Then the game should be getting over, right? So what we'll do, it's a kind of if then statement. If the ball is touching the red line, that means the game should be getting over. Okay.